Welcome to this new LizaJuice tutorial. This tutorial is about patch number 4 that was just released with the new operative system. Let's see how it works with some music. So it starts like a sphere, and then I can control with this spot the number of lines. So I can reduce the number of lines of the sphere and try to find something a bit more calm, adapting to this music. With this control I can hide part of the sphere in the back, so it looks like almost is disappearing in the wall, and I can change the colors to create something more adapt for this type of music. Now I can try to follow the hi-hat by adding more lines and maybe adding more blue, and I can modulate to make this figure appear. I can choose to have more hectic lines, something like this, or I can try to stabilize it manually to find some tuning to the drawing frequency so the thing is more smooth. This controls the size, so I can modulate size and disappearance and create something that flows and changes with the music. Three controls here reduce the bit reduction, so it basically squares the line in X, creating this kind of squares, or in Y, or in Z, creating this kind of universes that appears and disappear. And of course this works very well with lines, so I can change these three parameters and try to find something that I like. When I find something that I like and it's interesting, I can use the rotations, for example in X. Maybe I reduce a bit the size, and I can rotate in Y, or in Z. Now I'm rotating with steps, but I can of course rotate everything continuously until I reach something that stabilizes at the end. And I can do it on 3 dimensions. And of course, by changing the lines, I can find different configurations. If I want to come back, I put the rotation to 0, and then I can type this button to reset it. Of course, all this is can be dependent on the beat. So for example, I can activate in my phone. Now it's getting the kick from the first input. Maybe I see it better if I put it like this, and I can deactivate it here also in the MIDI controller. I can activate and deactivate the audio input, and I can make it larger or smaller with the attenuator pot. Of course, I can give it a different feel. Thanks for watching. to the next tutorial.